I'm Michelson. I'm a Mohawk artist from New York City, and a lot of my work deals with the history of the colonization of the Americas. And Venice played an important role by the fact that it was the center for disseminating information about Native people. A lot of it wasn't really information, it was misinformation in a way. I appropriated the form of this installation from a map from Solarius's Atlas of the World. It's the Copernican universe. So it shows 4 globes lit by a central sun. In place of the sun, I have 4 projectors. I've incorporated just dozens and dozens of maps and images. I spent a long time researching. Then I put them together in a way that tells a very different story than the one that's usually told. So that's where the Native perspective comes in.
One of the things that I was interested in exploring is really how Venice, what's the relationship between Venice and my culture. And I was thinking about maps, and I was also thinking about what the title of the exhibition is. It's Volume 0, and so if you think about Venice making these maps and kind of like discovery and, Terra Nova, a new world, but what is a world? And so I was thinking a lot about creation and creation stories and the beginning of creation, and maybe some of the work that I really reflect on is kind of like introducing indigenous creation stories into Venice.
I'm Max Carrocci, and I am the curator of Volume 0. It's an interesting project that, for the first time, puts in sharp focus the importance of Venice in the relationship between indigenous Americans and Europe. Of course, indigenous North Americans have been part of the Biennale for a long, long time, but this is the first time that curatorial projects directly embraces the role that Venice had in this history. And one of the things that obviously we wanted to highlight was the knowledge production that Venice was involved in since the 16th century, sharing information about the voyages and the travels that Venetians entertained in the early phases of colonization, and the map makers, the explorers, and the commerce that came through this city and that directly or indirectly affected the lives of indigenous peoples.